I cracked the code. It's a pig.
Roll intro. My name is Rob.
And I'm James, and welcome to BS Questing.
Bro.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. What's a pig?
See? Look, it spells out it's a pig.
Okay, listen. I know I'm dyslexic and all, but it's not spelled a pig.
A-P-I-G. We gotta.
Oh, it's just you were blocking
Well,
me, sir. You were just
Look, Laylee was blocking
Hi,
me.
guys. So we're back to Yooka-Laylee.
Yep, we're gonna solve some puzzles.
We'll solve some puzzles. We just finished attempting to beat Madness and Dark Souls. Spoiler alerts. And you gotta go check out to see how that went, because it's definitely interesting. So what's Mr. B-Man saying? The B dude, Dr. Beanstein, Mr. Biza. Oh, we gotta spell pagey.
We sure do.
We sure do.
With the really, really inaccurate fire breath.
Good luck with that, buddy. You're really gonna need it. I mean, honestly, if you're gonna go and spell pagey, you gotta know how to spell in the first place. Got jump. There
I was gonna
you
say,
go.
this seems like a really cruel puzzle
There
for you.
you go. Oh yeah, this is not cool at all.
This is like finicky platforming and also spelling.
Two things I'm not 100% good at. By 100%, I mean I'm not good at most of those things.
0 is not 100%.
Yeah, that's a true statement. Have I didn't get to talk about that on the last one. So I was listening to more of Joe Rogan's podcast. And
we got that pagey.
he was talking to Dan
He's gonna have something clever to
Harris
say. You know,
and someone else Harris. They're not related, but they were both on his podcast at the same time.
the brothers Harris.
Yeah, they're apparently not like related, like even remotely, because apparently like one, it's like, anyway, not the point. The point is that the one that wasn't Dan Harris, Dan Harris was
followed
in,
for my sidetrack.
yeah, damn it, Dan Harris was the one that was on ABC. And like Good Morning America and stuff. He's a war correspondent and things. He was on the show, but the other Harris, he is a neuroscientist. Yeah, I think he has a PhD in neuroscience.
So basically the same thing.
Right, basically, war correspondent, neuroscience, same thing.
Easy to confuse.
Easy, very easy.
Same
to
last
confuse the
name.
two. Right, yeah. So he was talking about, or Joe Rogan was just like he wanted to talk about AI and like when AI takes over the planet, right? And
Sure.
he was talking to the neuroscientists, and the neuroscientists like, listen, in programming, you know, we're really not gonna have to worry about them like giving them like an end goal and them like destroying us, right? What we have to worry about are the intermediate steps, which was the part that really blew my mind, right? Because he's like, you know, if you think about all like the things that we tell them to do, like the Grey Goo scenario.
Yeah.
Okay, so those who don't know, Grey Goo is the idea that you
Rob,
come up.
elucidate me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. no, I know
No,
you.
I fucked up.
Listen.
I didn't play with you. I'm sorry.
So those of you who don't know, it's basically in the future we come up with a nanotechnology, little tiny robots, and we program them. Their sole job is to clean up oil spills, right? And what happens is that the nanotechnology, it goes, okay, clean up.
Hypothetically, this isn't like a future history lesson Rob's giving.
Right, yeah. So it's basically, I might be, fuck it. I mean, at this point.
Yeah.
But it's basically what happens is they get a task of clean up all the oil, right? Like clean up this oil spill and release them out into the wild. And what happens is
I didn't win this time. Try.
They start nailed it. Wow, just perfect. Just you wow.
I'm feeling. Can you tell that I haven't played in a week?
Oh, god damn it, James. yeah, we definitely got that time trial. So the point is that the Grey Goo is supposed to just clean up the oil, but the Grey Goo then starts in cleaning up all carbon-based molecules.
Right.
And it starts sucking up everything that's alive.
Just eats it
all carbon-based.
It's all delicious.
Right? And then they kill basically all the life on the planet. All the humans die because this Grey Goo is self-replicating and it's semi-intelligent and it knows enough to start eating things and start reproducing or start mimicking themselves.
Right.
And he's just like, you know, the end goal of cleaning up oil wasn't the problem. The intermediate steps that the computer chose was the problem.
Right.
And he's like, you basically, in order to make sure that doesn't happen, you need to make sure that when it's doing intermediate steps, it needs common sense.
Yeah.
Right. And he says,
that's fucking hard to like teach to a computer.
That's a crazy algorithm to try and I can't even imagine trying to even program just a bare minimum. Like I can't even program a fucking button with Python. Like, and that's not Python. What's the easiest one? Fucking not Python. What's
Python's
the
pretty high level.
Yeah. Damn. It's like the first Java, right?
Java, I would.
Was Java like the first one, or was it? Damn it.
First and easiest are not the same thing.
Okay. Well, what's the easiest one that people usually tell you to learn?
For like
for like any kind of program.
for like the most straightforward, like do a thing
Yeah.
and make it happen real fast.
Right.
It's like Python is my understanding.
Okay. Well, I was programming, I think, in like Java or something. I was
Okay.
trying to, and I couldn't even program a button. Right. I couldn't even get it to go. Okay. When you hover over this art piece, it's a button. Click it. Right. And I'm terrible at that. So I just said, fuck it. I can't program, save my life. But the idea is that like I can't even fathom someone sitting there and going, okay, so this is the logic you need to use when coming up with a decision of, okay, this is common sense. Right? Like this is how people do common sense.
Yep.
And it's funny because he's like Joe like just wasn't getting it. And the neuroscientist is just trying to dumb it down more and more and more without trying to be rude.
Yeah.
And he's just telling him, he's just like, listen, no. It's like you're thinking of it from a hardware standpoint of we give these machines like guns and like nukes and stuff like that, right? That's not the problem. He's like, the problem is in software. Every single one of these problems is a software problem. None of this is like them self-replicating. That's not the problem. The problem is when they leave us out of the loop and become demigods or gods in that fashion.
Yeah.
Right?
It's when they don't think things through and they just accidentally break shit because they're really good at one job to the detriment of the rest of the world.
Right.
Which is like the paperclip robot argument.
Yeah.
Or they do think things through and realize that we're not really worth saving.
Right. Yeah.
Those are the two doomsday scenarios.
Yeah, and he was trying to tell him, he's like, listen, the doomsday scenario of them realizing that we're fucking useless.
Oh, so I unlocked Sonar Shot to interrupt real quick with the game.
Oh, nice. Hi. Okay, cool.
It does this.
All right. Oh, okay. So that's what these platforms are. Oh, happy face. We're going up. Oh, just look how happy. He's so happy. He's happy as face. But yeah, so I was watching. Sorry.
Back to the AI doomsday scenario.
Back to the AI doomsday scenario. Screw smiley faces. But we were, they were talking about that. He's like, listen, once again, that's definitely still a whatchamacallit problem. It's still a software problem, not a hardware problem.
Yeah.
Like everyone's talking about,
Fucked up.
or at least Joe was like still harping on the fact that these things are going to turn into like gods and be like, well, you guys are peasants. Screw you. And he's like, well, then what happens when these gods decide to make even smarter and smarter and smarter versions of themselves? And he's just like, no, you don't get it. We would have to, someone really unscrupulous would have to do that on purpose. They would have to sit there and go,
oh, I fucked up.
Nice. They would have to sit there and go, okay, I want to make an AI bot that wants to do this, right? Their end goal is this. And they come up with all these small steps of self-improvement in order to get to this end goal. Someone would have to do that, like programming in the first place. And he's like, that's like the argument of like science and ethics, is that like, yes, you do discover something new, and that when you discover something new, you get an answer. And arguably, if you take out like right and wrong from your discoveries, then I mean, it's good because you find something out. But by the same token, you also do something horrible in the process. Like that also led to him talking about like the gentleman who came up with the equations for the nuclear bomb, right? Because there's some kind of like, oh my god, this thing, speed of nuclear disasters.
So we got the molecule.
Okay.
And now we give it to Dr. Puzz, and then she can fire up the DNA ray.
Oh baby.
And help us on our adventures.
Okay. So you're going to turn us into some other monsters, not Yooka or Laylee?
Yep.
Not a bat or...
Fantastic. Just stand over there in front of my DNA ray.
Just, wow. James, what's a DNA ray?
Oh, baby.
Just stand in front of the DNA ray.
Just stand in front of my DNA ray.
You want to read a comment before I go back to the doomsday scenario?
Yeah. So Bossman Mustache just wanted to say he was born a year after Banjo-Kazooie, which I do not believe.
Yes, neither of us believe you, boss man.
I can't. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Yes, we do.
In the immortal words of Adam Savage.
All right, let's get shot with this lady's DNA ray.
Fuck yeah.
Just shoot us all the DNA. Let's see what happens. All right, what are we get turned into?
Yuka does not look forward to what?
Oh my god. We have we have spit in the face of God.
It's not a T-Rex. Oh well, you could always use X to fire your plant spray. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Oh no. Hey, hot stuff, come over here and pay me some attention. Oh no.
Oh my God.
All right, I guess we'll read one more comment.
Let's read one more comment while I'm sucking in this
Laylee's the
monstrosity.
tongue. We are two beings in one. This is... Okay, anyway, Seth versus Death wanted to say, BS Questing, kudos to you for making me have fun watching a game I don't like, LOL. No prob, Bob.
Yeah, I hope you stick around. I hope we can change your mind.
Yeah.
Like I said, like I told you on
or you can just
Reddit,
enjoy it, like...
just us dicking around. I mean,
Yeah.
you told us you like our podcastiness anyway, so
And
we're
you
gonna do
sure-
more of that,
Yeah.
more podcasty stuff like this in future episodes. So yeah, hit all the buttons, ring bells,
Or don't.
sub
You
everything.
can not.
Watch
It's-
it sub.
like, it's
sub,
cool.
sub, sub, toga,
All right.
toga.